Video number 88, graphing logarithmic functions. We're going to graph each function and give the domain and the range. We're going to change f of x to a y, then rewrite the logarithmic in exponential. 1/3 of the y equals x. Then, if you remember from graphing exponential functions video, we always wanted to plug in for the exponent to be -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. This gives us the easiest output numbers that we can get, except this time we're plugging those numbers in for y and getting x. So the only thing you need to worry about is after you make your calculations, you're going to have to graph properly. We're going to go to the right 9 and down 2. To the right 3, down 1. To the right 1, up 0. To the right 1/3, up 1. To the right 1/9, up 2. So we end up getting this graph, which has a vertical asymptote. Therefore, our domain is from 0 to infinity, and our range is from negative infinity to positive infinity. That's our range, up and down. Alright, graph each function, give the domain and the range. This time g of x equals log base 2 of x. We change g of x to a y. Then we have 2 to the y equals x. Then the same thing. We want to plug these numbers in for the exponent. So we get x is 1/4 and y is -2. Alright, so whenever y is -2, x is 1/4. When y is -1, x is 1/2. We end up getting a graph like this. The domain is from 0 to infinity, okay, and our range is from negative infinity to positive infinity. There we go. Okay, h of x equals log base 3 of x minus 1. We can rewrite this by putting a y here. We're going to change this to 3 to the y equals x minus 1. Add 1 to both sides. That'll give us 3y plus 1 equals x. And what we want to do here is -2 for the exponent is going to give us a 1/9 plus 1. -1 for the exponent is going to give us 1/3 plus 1. Okay. 0 is just going to give us 1 plus the 1, which is 2. And 1 for the exponent is going to give us 3 plus 1, which is 4. And 2 for the exponent is going to give us 9 plus the 1, which is 10 for x. So when we go to the right 2, we're going to go up 10. So we're going to be up here. Okay. Go to the right 1, we're going to go up 4. When we go, oh, excuse me, to the right 10, up 2. Excuse me. We're going to go to the right 10 and up 2. To the right 4 and up 1. There we go. To the right 2 and up 0. To the right 1 and 1/3, down 1. It's going to put us right about here. To the right 1 and 1/9, down 2. So right about here. So we're actually going to have a vertical asymptote at the line x equals 1. This fraction is never going to quite be 0, so therefore we're always going to have 1 plus that no matter how negative we go here. So we're going to have a vertical asymptote at x equals 1. Okay, instead of it being the y-axis like we had before. So what's our domain? It's going to go from -1 to infinity, and our range is going to be from negative infinity to positive infinity. There we go. Okay, graph each function. Okay, k of x, log base 2 of x, and then take away 1 after we perform the logarithm, which means we need to add 1 to both sides first, then rewrite this in exponential. So 2 to the y plus 1 equals x. Now, remember for graphing exponentials, we want the exponent to be -2. That's why we're going to plug in -3 for y. Okay? -2 for y to get -1. -1 for y to get a 0 exponent. We end up getting these results here for the x value. So we go ahead and graph. We're going to go to the right 4 and up 1. Okay? To the right 2 and up 0. To the right 1 and down 1. To the right 1/2 and down 2. To the right 1/4 and down 3. So then now on this graph, we're going to have yet another vertical asymptote at the y-axis, x equals 0. So what's our domain? From 0 to infinity, and our range is from negative infinity to positive infinity. Alright? Any questions or concerns, please send me an email, and we'll talk to you later. Good times.